Hey, it's Sarah Seidelman, your friendly neighborhood pathologist turned shamanic healer and author. And I'm working on a project this morning, write a novel that I'm hoping to publish by the end of this year. And there's something that came to mind that I thought might be helpful for you. And this is something that I have taped up on my wall that I learned last year when I did a bunch of parts work with myself. If you're not familiar with internal family systems parts work, Google it, look it up. It's really powerful, and it's just helped me set me free a lot this year. And we'll be doing some of that in the fashion group in October. It's a long way away, but I knew doing it with my clients a little bit, and also we'll be doing it in that group. Anyway. What it says on this slip of paper is, remember, Sarah, that anger is to show you where your boundaries have been crossed. Anger is to show you where your boundaries have been crossed. So when I get irritated or frustrated or angry, or I feel like a flare of a temper coming, I think as a little girl, I learned, to kind of squash that because, as little girls, we're not supposed to be angry. We're not supposed to lash out. We're supposed to be loving and understanding of everyone, which, of course, why would we be? We're just humans, right? But when I learned that insight through parts work, and it's been so helpful because usually when I'm mad, it's because I have either thrown myself under the bus, like, I've put up a boundary and then I've crossed it myself. Like, for example, said I was going to take 2 days off to do a retreat. And then 5 days later, I hear somebody, on the phone, I hear myself saying, yes, I can do that on Thursday, knowing full well that if I say yes to that, I'm saying no to my personal retreat that I set. So that's an example of me throwing myself under the bus or crossing my own boundary that I set. Or sometimes I get mad at somebody else who is, crossing a boundary, like they haven't asked permission to do something and they want me to do something. It just doesn't feel appropriate for whatever reason, I'm trying to think of an example, with your teenagers, for example, they do something without asking permission and then I get mad. So just to consider that when you get angry, anger is a really useful thing. It is just this sign that somewhere along the line, your boundaries got crossed. And where is that? Was it you who crossed them? Did you throw yourself under the bus? Or is it somebody else who is doing something that feels like they're stepping into your boundaries? So either way, it's me. I have to go about the business of repairing my own boundary, my own fences and around my pasture so that I can, feel safe, or so that I can do the work that I need to do. So I hope that was helpful in some way. It's just a big one, and I always tape the big ones onto my wall over my desk because I forget them. Like 2 weeks later, I'll forget all about that. I had this extraordinary awakening about what my anger is. So I have to write myself a note about it. Anyway, I'm sending you much love for a beautiful week and some Prince Fearlessness creative vibes too, if you're needing them. That's why I got the shirt on today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.